And the clerk will open the voting system, determine the presence of a quorum. For those of you in your offices, we will be calling members down in groups and to indicate that you are present for the purposes of quorum. You can either give us a thumbs up from the third floor gallery, you can walk onto the floor and give us a thumbs up and be present within the gates, or you can go to your desk and hit your button. So in the interest of clarity for people in their offices, I'm going to call people in alphabetical order, and we can do about 5 people at a time. Alonzo Leon, Bashart Davis, Bynum, Clem, and Doherty. So David is present. Let's add Fahey to the list. Thank you. I'm glad we had we knew we'd be here to do this, right? Got Representative Lawrence. So once you have indicated that you are present, if you would return to your office, because we cannot have, for those of you who have determined you want to stay on the floor, I get that. For those who are coming on to give notice of quorum, if you could return to your offices, because it limits our ability to bring other people on the floor. I want to welcome Representative Maxine Dexter to the Oregon House of Representatives. Maxine is our newest colleague to represent House District 33. We're so pleased you're here. You alone will get to say you started your career in a pandemic, so appropriate for a doctor. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Representative. Further discussion. Representative Stark.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. To the motion.
To the motion.
Madam Speaker, we've made some very unusual adjustments in these rules as far as our side aisles, as far as the closing of the building, as far as the use of technology for people to create testimony and so forth. Many things that in this current situation I think are appropriate, but I do want to just make sure that we are very mindful that this does not set any sort of precedent for the future. That during the season we may learn ways to increase access for Oregonians to communicate with us. I hope we take advantage of that, but I hope that we never again limit the access that we have. I know we're doing the best we can with the situation, but I want to make sure that this never becomes a precedent for how we would limit public access. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. And I'm going to take this opportunity just briefly with the allowance of not, if we pass these rules, to not have your mask on while you're speaking. I would ask that people within distance of the person speaking not be sitting at their desk. So just keep that in mind. So that's okay, Representative Smith. But in the future, if you are standing at your mic and speaking without a mask, please clear out around 10 feet around you. That would be great. Thank you.
Until 8 a.m., June 25th, 2020.
Thank you. Representative Hayden moves the House adjourn until 8 a.m. Thursday, June 25th, 2020. Without objection, the House is adjourned.